What is up, everybody? Stark Alliance Toys here. Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to crack open a bunch of Star Wars Black Series figures. This is going to be kind of a review, kind of not. This is going to be kind of me just getting these figures loose so I can start clearing out more of my space, because as you guys know, I still have all that 3 3/4 Star Wars stuff to go through, and then I have some Simpsons stuff, I have some other stuff. I have a pile of loot coming in, yada yada yada. But anyway, today we're going to be looking at Momaw and Adon, or Hammerhead. We're going to look at the Mandalorian Shriek-Hawk, and we're going to look at Darth Sidious, which I've had this one the longest, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. So let's just get right into these right now. And we're going to probably start with Sidious. And here's a look at Sidious. He does have a complete soft goods robe, and then he has a hard plastic hood here, but it keeps everything nice and down so this isn't flailing all over the place. And other than that, there's not really too much else. That's what the legs look like here. You get your nice full motion here. There's some rocker ankles, and then he gets some nice, you can't really tell because it bunches up, but he gets some nice articulation there. The head you can kind of move inside the hood. And then that's what the face looks like. Absolutely fantastic. For accessories, he does come with a pair of the lightning effects hands. Nice, beautiful, translucent blue here. And then it does look like it's actually coming out of the hands. You can see that. Looks really good though. And then, obviously, this is the most important part for me, is his lightsaber. He has a nice, beautiful, elegant piece here. It has the gold accents on the top and the bottom of the hilt. And you can just slot that in. Right in, like so. And the lightsaber blade does come out, but there's nowhere to put the blade. But he looks absolutely fantastic. And here is the Mandalorian Shriek-Hawk. Now, I literally only bought this because it was on clearance. I didn't really care to add it, but it did look cool in the packaging with the, I don't know what you'd call this, the, like, tattered up comma, or whatever you want to call it. But out of package, it looks really good. I'm just kind of sick of seeing blue Mandos all the damn time, to be honest with you. But good articulation, as most of these Star Wars figures do have. You can get them into any pose you want, and it does look good. These are separate, so they will get out of the way, kind of. You can still get out pretty far. A lot of nice detail on here as well. Chest has the blue, the greens. The helmet is blue with some silver here on the visor, and then a stripe that goes all the way down. More detail here. A lot of detail in this figure. Looks really good. It's going to stand out on the shelf because it just doesn't look like your typical Mando with the cloth and all that stuff. And also, here is his backpack. Again, really nice colorway here with the blue, and kind of brings in the back and the brown. And that's like every other Mandalorian that has came out. Put that on the back. Next up here is his pistol, which, is this a brand new mold, or is this the one they had? But either way, it's super detailed, as detailed as it can be. It's, I think, cast in black, but then it's painted this super nice silver, and then it left the black accents, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And there is a holster right here on the side. Kind of a tight fit, but he goes in like so. And then here is the Mandalorian blaster, cast in a black, but it has this really nice gold accent here, right here on the barrel. Looks fantastic. I don't know if I will sit here and try to struggle with the Mandalorian blaster all that much, because these ones are kind of a pain in the ass to work on. And I can already tell I do have some kind of damage to the finger on this one. If you can't tell there, that was not from me. That was from the packaging. So I'll have to work on that later, but he looks really good. Okay, and the figure I was most excited for, the figure I should have just opened a long time ago, was my boy Momaw or Hammerhead. Now, for me personally, this is a brand new mold for me. I never got Doc Ondar from Galaxy's Edge, but this looks absolutely fantastic. They absolutely nailed it. The head sculpt here is absolutely fantastic. Just a beautiful sculpt. All the wash in there looks absolutely fantastic. Sorry if you can't really see it, but yeah, it's absolutely fantastic work. And then the body itself just looks really, really good. Gets all your normal articulation. And in reality, I would have been fine with him not having that much because he's just a patron in the cantina. You don't really need him to do much. Yeah, but he looks really good. This looks good. Like, this entire figure looks really good. The pouches here are all individually picked out. The rope around his waist is picked out. The belt up here has a nice gold accent. Just an all-around amazing looking figure. And it gets you all your articulation. Nothing's really hindering him from doing anything. I think the worst of it is actually this holds him back from getting into some super dynamic poses, but what do you need Hammerhead to really do, you know? And he has amazing rocker. Holy crap, that's an amazing rocker. Goes all the way back. Goes forward as far as you need him to, pretty much. And for accessories, he comes with not one, not two, but 3 cups. Now, I'm going to try to keep these and not lose them, but yeah, not much I can really do. I'm not going to use these really for anything. They're cool. They're cool accessories. And then he comes with the E11 blaster, but that doesn't fit my boy Hammerhead. So, surprise! We're about to pop open this 3 3/4 inch figure really quickly here. No review whatsoever. Because we have the vintage collection one coming out here pretty soon this year. So, I don't need this guy. Although I might just leave him over there for now. But I want the blaster. The big blaster. So if I can get his hand here behind the camera really quickly. Maybe. Possibly. And that looks absolutely fantastic. It fits the scale of this figure so well. More than I thought it would, to be honest with you. And that just looks great. But here's all of our figures together. We got Hammerhead. We have the Shriek-Hawk. And then we have Lord Sidious himself. And there's they all are. You can tell Hammerhead's the tallest. Then it goes to Shriek-Hawk. Then it goes Sidious. I did not mean to plan it that way, but that is kind of funny. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This was just a quick unboxing of these Star Wars figures because, you know, I got more on the way. Peace out.